got a bottle of Patron and some lights off. Two red devil looking eyeballs, and I finna turn up when the night falls. If you hear a siren, then it's my fault. Jump in my whip, baby, let's ride. We ain't gonna stop at a red light, and I'ma take shots like a Tech 9. It's gonna get live. Here we go, it's about to go down. Let me know, I'ma buy another round. Get low, drop it down to the ground. Oh yeah, wow, shorty make it bounce. Mama see the put cuffs on my cardiac. Took my breath away like a heart attack. And I'ma spin.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a new LEGO military video. Today with the ARLEIGH BURKE Class Destroyer from United States of America. If you follow this channel from a while, you know that I already built this ship before, but in a bigger scale, 1 to 150. It was really good, I am really proud of it, and I think it is one of my best creations ever made, but it had only one little problem. It's large. Very large. Being almost 1 meter long is a beautiful creation, but with a lot of pieces, so the price is quite high. There are more than 3,500 parts on that project, and also the space needed to display it, it's a lot, because you need 1 meter of space. So I was thinking, okay, I would like to make more ships because I really like that project, but I will have the same problem, so how can I solve it? And then suddenly I had the solution in mind, making it smaller. So today we have the same ship but half of the size, 1 to 300 scale. I think it's really beautiful, really detailed, but with much less parts. In this case we have 1,300 parts, so less than half of them. Also the space needed, of course, is the half, so we need only more or less 50 centimeters to display it. I think it's really beautiful. Now we will analyze the whole project, and later we will also discuss about what we can build next at the same scale, so let's start with this now. For who is new on the channel, in the caption of the video you can find the link to download the instructions for it. The instructions are separated in two different sections. You can build only the top of the ship, so like this. Of course there will be also the instructions for the little helicopter, the CH-60 Seahawk, and separately you can find also the instructions for the underwater section and the stand, so you can decide which one you want to build. In this case, of course, we have much less parts. I'll let you know how many. 890 parts, so almost 900 parts for the ships and the helicopter. If you want also the underwater section, and of course in this case you need also the stand for it, like this, you have 1,300 parts. Moreover, as usual, I remind you that if you find bright green parts in the parts list, these are usually not visible, so you can change them into any other color you find at a cheaper price. I think we may check all the little details that maybe you didn't notice in the photos. In this case we don't have many moving parts, so this part will be quite fast. Let's start from the front. Here you can find many little details here on the front, like the two anchors here, one on the front and one on the side. Here we have the sonar for the anti-submarine warfare. Here we have the little gun that actually can move, so this one I'll show you. This one can rotate 360 degrees, so let's point it on, I don't know, this side, maybe this side. And you can also aim the gun up and down, so in this case let's aim it up, for example. So this way, I think it's pretty nice, I really like it. Here we have some details also on the front. Of course there are less details compared to the bigger variant of the ship, but again, the scale is much smaller, so for this scale I think the final result went out pretty nice, with more details also here on the side, many antennas, as you may notice. I tried to add so many details. While here we have more radar sensors and so on the main antenna. Let's go a bit on the back. We have more antennas and exhaust here on the top. Then we have the second island here with some radars, antenna. Here we have a Zeus, a close-in weapon system. This one is for self-defense. Some variant of the ARLEIGH BURKE have it also here on the front, so if you like it you can also build a second one and attach it here on the front if you prefer. On both the front And the back side we have the VLS, Vertical Launch System, with many missiles. On the front of course is smaller and on the back is bigger. Then we have two hangars for the helicopter that actually you can open. So here, as you may notice, I added this little rail just to use your finger to open it this way. And inside you have the space for the helicopter if you want. In this case, of course, the blades are not foldable. As you may see, this one can fit inside. So of course you have the space for two of them. Inside here you may notice there are many bright green parts because usually are not visible. It's up to you if keep it open or close, and you have the space for it. Now let's place our little C-hook here and add again the blade. Let's go back here. So we have checked the hangars. You can notice many other details I tried to add also here on the back. We have the little American flag here. And what about the bottom? Of course, before we have already seen here the sonar for the anti-submarine warfare. We have two skirts on the side here and here. Then we have the propellers that starts from here and go up until this position. The propellers actually, they are not 3 blades, we have 5 or 7 blades. In this case I had to find a compromise because of the little dimension of the ship, but I think they look nice as well. I like them. Then here we have these two radars that can move, so you can rotate them. This can move if you want, so I think it's a nice addition. And I think that's all with the details. Then of course here we have the stand for it. The stand can go inside the ship. As you may notice, we have 2 holes inside of the ship, and this one can simply go inside. So you can simply place the ship on it this way. Yes, here on this side we have 2 ribs. Ribs stands for rigid inflatable hull ship, should be. They are in red because these actually are minifigure accessories. Actually, I would paint them into black, but it's up to you. I think in red are also a nice addition. I kinda like them. And here we have the little steam system to move them into water that actually you can move. So this one is needed to take the rib and move it into water. This one can move as well. Of course the video is almost finished, but before closing I would like to show you the little comparison between the little sister and the bigger version. And here we have both of them, so let's go out, zoom out, and here we have the bigger one. Of course here we have many more details, we have many more moving parts, but again you need many more parts, and also the final price is different. Also the CH helicopter here of course is more detailed, and in this one you can also fold the blades, because you can simply disconnect them and fold. Let me show you. Okay, so see, you can fold them. But overall I think this shrinking of the ship turned out pretty nice. So the final result, I think it's approved, to me at least. What do you think? Let me know in the comments which one do you like most, and if you want more ships in this scale, because while this one is quite big and it needs a lot of work, this one, yes, it needs work simply because being so small is difficult to achieve all the little details. But at the same time I think it's more affordable for me to build, for you to buy the parts. So if you like it, let me know in the comments, and which ship or submarine or other naval vessel would you like to see in this scale, so the smaller one, because I would like to make a whole fleet of ships, but not only American. Of course, maybe you can suggest me a Russian, German, any other nation ship to add to this collection. So I wait your comments, let me know which one you would like to see next. And I would like to make also bigger ships than this one, and with bigger I mean aircraft carriers. Keep in mind that the aircraft carrier in this scale, so the shrinked scale, will be this big. Yep, you can have an aircraft carrier as big as this one. You can already have an idea about how will look like the fleet of ships. So here imagine the aircraft carrier, and more ships around it, maybe submarine. It's up to you, let me know what you would like to see next in this scale. Moreover, I remind you that in the right top corner or caption of the video you can find more videos like this one with the playlist of military machines, so check it to find out my other projects, maybe you can find something else you like. And actually you can already find other machines I made in this scale. In this case it's just an aircraft, so you can find for example the Antonov AN-225 or Miria. It's a beautiful aircraft and is at 1:300 scale as well. And why not landing the Miria on the aircraft carrier, like you do in aircraft simulators for example. I think it would be very fun. And for today that's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If yes, remember to leave a thumbs up, let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. And remember that if a comment receives many upvotes, will probably be the next project I make. And as usual, thank you for checking this project, and see you again next time in a new video. Bye!